Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my 1989 Corvette. I traded it for an old pickup truck that was in decent shape. I got this. The guy did a pretty good job assembling the motor. He put Pro Comp heads on it, which I wasn't a fan of, but I just went through and rebuilt them. They were just having issues where I think he said he put too long of rods on it, push rods, so the rollers are rolling over the tip of the valves, which damage the valve tips, all blind to the valve guides. So there's a ton of oil getting through there, and it was burning a bunch of oil. So I went through those last winter, cleaned everything up, ported it up a little bit, polished the combustion chamber, did a little bit of port matching, which I don't really think did anything noticeable on it, and then I put a different cam in. He had a LT4 hot cam that was advanced 4 degrees on the camshaft. So I thought that was kind of, had tons of low end torque. Spin the tires at 1800 RPM, but you're falling on your face after 4,000. But it had Holley Stealth RAM, 21 pound injectors, I believe, or 22 when I got it. It was running on like a stock tune. So I had it tuned, I freshened the engine, changed the cam, and dynoed it last year. And before I did all this work, it made 325 horsepower. I think it was 325 horsepower and 350 pound-feet. After the work that I did last winter, and I put a different cam in it, lined it up dot to dot, and I put a 6-speed manual in it as opposed to the 4-speed auto, and it put down 360 horsepower and 425 pound-feet. So it wasn't enough. I got the itch. So instead of spending a couple grand on a heads, like AFR heads, and continuing to build that motor, I decided to go a different route. I sold the motor to help fund this project, and now I'm trying to put a 5.3 truck motor into the car. It's been done. People have turboed them, put them in. So I'll be referencing a lot of that material. Yeah, my plan's to run 7 pounds of boost, 7 to 10 pounds. Might put me around 550 to 650 at the wheels, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I basically got my motivation off my buddy as an 83 Chevy pickup truck, and he put a LQ4 turbo in it with I think the GT45. He's doing pretty good with that, but he was having ECM issues, so he's just jumping on the Holley wagon, and he's getting the Terminator X. But yeah, so I'll show you a little bit of the engine, what I've done so far, the plans for it, and the turbo that's going to be going in there. So what I have here is some ICT motor mount adapter plates. They were 35 bucks on Amazon Ship, come with all the hardware, and they allow you to reuse your stock motor mounts wherever those are. I think they're in the car. But yeah, so I think it's gonna shift the motor a little forward. We'll see how that works, because I have a C-beam in it, and the transmission really has to be exactly where it is, but maybe I'll have to use some shims or something. I'm not entirely sure, just kind of winging this, but I think we'll get her done in the end. She'll be all right. So what I have here, I have a VSR 75mm turbo. It was sold to me for I think $475 as a S475 from VSR, but I actually don't know if that has the exact specs as S475, but it is 75mm turbo, and it should be pretty rowdy. I have the Elgin stage 2, sloppy stage 2 cam shaft to go in it. Some pack 1219 springs, and it came with some valve seals. It's always good to do that, especially on an engine that looks that bad. I have a, I'm gonna butcher this maybe, a Musa blow off valve. I've had their intercoolers on my vehicles before. I needed a 50 millimeter, or that's what I read anyways. But yeah, I think I paid $100 for it. It's like a lot more expensive than other ones I've seen, but also a lot less than some of the ones I've seen. Intercooler. To be fair, I thought that it was, I think it said 10 by 18 inch. I thought that was the core. I'll have to check to make sure it wasn't. I'm gonna double check what I ordered. But when I opened it, I actually found out it's a 10-inch core. 18-inch end-to-end, rookie mistake. What can I say? My bad. So I have a few more projects lined up. Hopefully, you guys will like them. They have engines and they currently don't run. So you guys will be seeing that coming up on my channel. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.